wanted to make sure this video is working correctly. It's a little choppy last night after I watched the feedback, trying to see if it fixed itself or not. And at the same point, wanted to look at doing a beer review. So I am actually going to take a look at one here from Fatheads Brewery. Pull the chat information up first here. And if this doesn't work, I may have to go back to recording them, but hopefully the chat comes through okay. And this is actually one I've had for a bit of time, so looking forward to actually checking it out. It is the Fatheads Sorcerer. It's a Belgian style dark ale, which you can actually see right here. And I'm going to switch it to the other camera in a second so it comes in a little bit better. But this is 9% ABV, 29 IBU from the brewery here in Middleburg Heights, Ohio, so north of me. Fatheads pretty much known throughout Ohio, and they do some really terrific beers. So this one should be a nice, decent one. Let me kick it over to the other cam so I can get the bottle in there for you. So you can kind of see that right there as well. It's looking a little bit of a glare from this light, so let me turn one of the lights off. Get the other one here. You gotta love when you go live and you got all kinds of stuff happening, right? So there you go. There's the label. Kind of a cool looking label there, and they always put like a different design around their guide on the label there, and kind of has that Sorcerer hat on. What's happening, Coach? What's going on, my friend? And Erie, hello. Vanessa, hello. Eric, hello. Hopefully you guys are having a good hump day Wednesday night. Sorry, Coach, it's solo, baby. It's solo. It's just OBS, so can't have anybody join on this one here. But this one is actually noted, Sorcerer casts a spell upon your senses with complex malt notes of dried fruit, raisins, figs, plums, spice cake, and a wonderful Belgian candy sugar sweetness, brewed by a wizard, maybe. So, has a date on it of when it was actually done. This was actually in the cellar, but it was done back in April, and should be in pretty good shape. So, crack this baby open, see what this one tastes like here. Obviously, if you've watched enough of my stuff, you know I'm a big fan of Belgian type ales, so looking forward to this one. Actually held it back for a bit before I decided I wanted to enjoy it. It's got that nice color on the beer for a Belgian, nice brownish tone, almost like a reddish brown tone to it. And actually, if you're wondering, the price on this one here, $3.29 for this bottle as well. So pretty respectable on the price there. Beer itself, there you go. Nice darkish tone coming through. And let me get the light back on here again. You might illuminate a little bit more, but you do have a nice reddish tone to it, especially when you put the light behind it. Head itself came out to about 1.5 fingers, down to about 1/2 finger now. That sits pretty much at the tannish head. Yeah, you definitely get that nice candy sweetness coming out. No hiding of the malts. You get that feel of the yeast that you're accustomed to with Belgian style beers. A little bit of a coriander type feel there. Hey, what's happening, Craig? Cheers, my friend. And also, Max, cheers. Yes, it does look yummy, Vanessa, for sure. It smells great. See a little bit of the side there for you guys. I like to see some of the alcohol down in glass and everything. Oh. I usually say a little taste, but that was really smooth. Took that a little bit more than I was expecting to in that first one, but wow. Nice pop of the flavor. You get that sweetness in the taste. You get like a nice feel inside the mouth of the flavor. Pick up a little bit of that dark fruit. Sometimes these type of styles can get over fruit cakey. You don't really have that in place with this one. You get a little touch of that, but it's really subdued. Nice dry finish. I mean, it cuts nicely from the initial to the finish. Just a nice clean cut. In the mouth, I'm getting a flavor that I would best describe as, if you remember being a kid, the little Werther's candies you would get, usually from your grandparents. It's got that Werther's candy type feel to the flavor, which I do like. So smooth too. Leaves a little bit of a nice flavor on the lips. Wow. I'm gonna tell you, if you like Belgian dark ales, you definitely want to try to find this one out there. This one delivers to the max. Very nice. You know, for an American-made beer, not being one from overseas, I'm pretty pleased with this one. Duration of the flavors lasting a good amount of time. 9% ABV, but not overly heavy. Which could be dangerous, because you could go through a 4-pack or a 6-pack of these and you will feel it, but the build up to it would be so good and so easy that you wouldn't even notice till you probably stood up. Ooh. Yeah, it's like a Werther's candy for adults. That's how good this one is. So, again, this is Fatheads and their Sorcerer. And I'm going to flip it over to this side again just because it's a little easier to see. If you've seen this one out there, if you've had this one, let me know what you think. Put a comment in the comment section. Or if you've had any of the Fathead beers that you really like, let me know what the Fatheads beers you like out there as well. Put a comment in there. I'm actually going to be going to pick up, I made a note around here somewhere. One of the guys wanted me to check out one of the other Fathead beers when it came out, which actually comes out around February. I don't think it's Gumball Head. I think it's a different one. I'll have to go back and take a look to see. And let's see in the chat. Hey, what's happening, Sergey? Cheers, my friend. Yes, beer, definitely. Hey, what's happening, bum? Cheers. What is going on over there in Pennsylvania? Coriander sounds funky, like doo-doo. No, not for Belgians, it's not, no. Found those deliriums. I'm going to buy the holiday leftovers come Feb. I think you're going to like those deliriums, Vanessa. Actually, I'm pretty sure you're going to like the deliriums. John, what's going on, man? Cheers, brother. From Illinois. Nope, Fathead is from Ohio. So they might have a brew pub over there in Illinois, but like I was just showing here, they're out of Middleburg Heights, Ohio, so just north of where I'm at down here in the Cincinnati area. Hey, what's happening, Jamie? Cheers. Good to see you as well. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday night too. But definitely one I would recommend for anybody that's kind of a Belgian dark ale type fan. A while back we did something over on Daddy Porter's channel where we broke down Troegs Mad Elf, which is also a Belgian style dark ale. Some of the guys didn't like it as much because the cherries come through. You don't have that with this one. This one actually has a nice crisp feel to it, a nice good finish, a nice overall beer to definitely check out. So I would definitely say give that one a go if you happen to see it and you are a Belgian dark ale fan. Hey, what's happening, Billy? Cheers, my friend. Backwoods in the house as well. But that being said, I just wanted to throw a quick little review up here and go live and see how everybody was doing this Wednesday night. Be back tomorrow night with the Beer Flow show, which I'm going to set up here in a second for that. And that'll be at 9:15 Eastern. On that one, of course, we'll go for a couple hours at least. And we will actually be talking about all kinds of things, you know, maybe touch on the 450 North where they did have an investigation take place that seemed kind of went over less than expected for a lot of people, but it was kind of a quick type thing, and apparently 450 North might not have been anything where they have to worry about over there. So we might talk on some of that and some of the other beer news. We also had something out there with Boulder Beer shutting down, what they might be doing for a big part, and maybe just going into kind of making beers for certain outlets or something, but basically closing the brew pub and all. But there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the beer world. So tune in tomorrow night to find out some of the beer news taking place. I'm going to go ahead and close off here. Thanks for everybody for swinging by to sit back and hang out with me while I checked out another beer. Remember to hit that like button and comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will definitely look forward to catching up with you guys tomorrow. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers, everybody.